Welcome back, our viewers. We are now having an interview with the school administrator, Dominic Stanley, who is the school director. My name is Ellen Duka, and
Given Mary. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I would like if you would please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Thank you, Given Were and Ella and Duka. My name is Dominic Stanley, the school administrator at Tabista International School here in Obama.
Thank you very much. As we begin, how did you come up with the name Tabistan and what inspired you to start the school?
Thank you very much, Given once again, and Ella and Duka for visiting me in this office. I'm very much grateful. May God bless you for that. We'll go back to the question that we have just asked. How did we came up with the name Tabistan International, right? And what inspired us to come with the school? I think that is the question you're asking. Thank you. Tabistan, just as I introduced myself, Tabistan comes from the word Tabi and Stanley. Tabi is Tabitha, and Tabi is a short form of the name Tabitha, and Stanna is a short form of the name Stanley, so it is Tabistan. So that is where the Tabistan came. Number two, back of the question you have asked me, number two, what inspired us to come up with the school? You know, there is nothing that glamorous more than education. So we sat down and think like, for you to change the society, you first of all give the education, because education is the only weapon that you can use actually to change the life of the coming generation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
okay, sir. How many students and teachers did you start with, or were you alone?
Thank you. It was very much terrible, Ella. When we were starting this institution, we started two of us. And remember, when you are starting something, there is a lot of challenges. So I was, I and Tabitha, we were only two of us. And Tabitha was a teacher by then, and I was a chef. So I could cook for the kids, at least ensure that they feed well. I can carry some tea from home, so that because the number was not that huge, actually we were two of us. And I have to appreciate in this conversation some of the parents who trusted us with their kids, even if people were not there. There is a parent who was called Mama Takisha. You know, when she came here, the child was in PP2, and there was no any PP2 whatever, you know. But she trusted us with the child, so that was the first student actually we had. So from there, I was chef until come 2023. Yeah.
Thank you very much. What are some of the challenges you faced as you started the school, and how did you overcome them?
Now, the challenges were very many given. The challenges were very, very many. One challenge that we experienced that, you know, you are going to start an institution where you don't know where where the kids will come from. That is the first challenge. The second one was that I told you that we were only two people, and I was a chef. I was still administrator, and Tabitha was the teacher and a cleaner as well. So the challenges we experience majorly is how to get these kids, because it took us a good number of time for this to start coming. Number two, the place where we came in was not that good. So we had at least to change it to be like a school. The building you are seeing here, you are right now here, it was not like that before. It was too much dust, too very many things, you know, with a lot of litters, taka and all them. So it was a very huge challenge. And number two, the people were not understanding, the society were not understanding the word international. When we came with this, you know, we were not supposed to the CBC. But you know, the environment where we found ourselves in, they were not, understanding the vision. They were not understanding the international part, especially the Cambridge. So, you know, explaining to them, because it was new to them, become a very huge challenge. We even received some kids and they thought that we are only doing the international part. So they had to quit from our school to other schools, saying the curriculum we are doing is not that better. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. What is the mission of this school?
Our mission is to provide quality education that meet the spiritual, academic and physical, social and economic needs for the learners, and at least to enable them to attain their highest academic potential. Because that is where, when I was starting, that is where we say, okay, let's change the society. So that is the first mission. So we are providing an education that at least gives the kids their highest level of their academic potential. So that is our vision as a school. Yeah.
Thank you. From there, you started the school.
Okay.
What are some of the achievements you've made, and what is your vision for the school in the next 5 to 10 years?
Thank you very much. We started, just like I said, we started, when we came here, we were only in one room. So when we started the institution, we were in one room, and it was like a hall. So, we have done a lot of things. You can see even right now when you come outside there, if at all you could be outside, you could see some structures are being built. So we had to ensure that those classes are well partitioned.
Yes.
We ensured that the playing equipments are within the school. We had to ensure that the carpets, at least when the kids are even sleeping, they're sitting down, because these are kids. They must be in a very conducive environment, a very clean environment. So we have to ensure that even the upstairs, if you go up, when you will have your time, Ella, and even when you give your school a tour, you will see there is a blue, and there's a blue carpet inside, apart from the green one which is outside here. So those are some of the achievement we can say. Number 3, we have done a lot of things. One thing now, we have been worldwide. When I was listening to your news today, it was part of the headline that you gave. We sent up one of our teacher to Egypt, Cairo. So Tabistan is now in Egypt. So we are now having a branch in Egypt that is now being headed by Tabitha Maina Jerry, who was also my co-principal in the institution.
Yes.
So we submit Tabitha to Cairo. At least we have another branch in Cairo. The same vision we are having. We are not just doing it in Kenya, but we want to change the life of the entire nation.
Yes.
Yeah, and what I want to say, Given and Ella, people must be patient with us. People must be patient. The parents have to be patient. The school started in 2022, third term. So we are actually only 2 years. We are not even 2 years. We are still 1 year and some. So we have that growth because of the services that we are giving. So we might not meet their extreme need, but now we are asking them, this is the way we are today is not the way we have started. And right now people can compare with some other international school like Light International in Karen,
Yes.
the Hillcrest in Karen. And when you see, or when you find out that the day that this school started was 19, and Tabistan is now in 2022. So they are where they are because of the duration they have been there, whatever. So we are also moving gradually. Right now we were only having a preschool. In 2022 we were having preschool. In 2023 we were having preschool to grade 1. Now we are having preschool to year 9. You see, it's a very huge achievement that actually we have made within a short period of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. As from the comments on social media, people are asking if the school has been registered with the Ministry of Education, and if not, what are the strategies that you have for same?
Thank you very much. That has become a tool where some of our competitors are using to pin the school down, that the school is not registered with the Ministry of Education. I want to assure you in the front of the camera that our school is well registered with the Ministry of Education under the registration number PE 84617-14. That is our registration number. So the school is fully registered with the Ministry of Education. When it comes to the curriculum, we are allowed by the Ministry of Education in Kenya to at least offer 2 curriculum. That is the CBC and the IGSC. That is the international curriculum, the Cambridge Parallel. We are working extremely hard so that we register fully with the international one. So they will be coming for the assessment. They will do the assessment within the school. They see if we are compatible. But now they allow us to run the curriculum. You understand?
Yes.
They allow us to run the curriculum. The Ministry of Kenya, the Ministry of Education in Kenya are aware that there is a school called Tabistan in Obama District. This school is offering the CBC curriculum and it's also offering IGC. So we are registered. Ella, I think these questions were two. Can you reframe your question? apart from apart from the registration, what was the other question?
Okay. Apart from the registration, the other question was, and if not, what are the strategies to achieve the same?
Okay, so I think it is now not. So it is yes. So it is well registered, Ella. Are you contented?
Yes.
Well,
Okay, let's continue. As we conclude, why
Okay.
do you think Tabistan is the best, or why Tabistan?
thank you very much, Were. Tabistan is the best. One thing, the reason why Tabistan is the best, you see now, we are not just, dwelling in books, because we understand that these people, the kids we are dealing with, most of them, or different, have different talents that needs to be nurtured. You understand?
Yeah.
So you go to other schools, they focus a lot in books. But now we are not leaving books behind. We are going hand in hand. And that is why we have a very huge growth. When I was watching the news in the morning, I came to realize that there was an interview. The reporter interviewed one of the parents who was new actually. That is the first very day she brought the child in school. And then she was asked, why do you think Tabistan is the best? And then the answer that was given, not from the administrator, but from the new parent, that we are coming to Tabistan because you people, you have a quality education. So we have very many schools in Obama Estate, right, as we speak. There are so many which I cannot mention because it's not allowed to me to mention. I will do the marketing, but I don't want. So there are so many schools within Obama Estate that started a long time ago.
Yeah.
But you see, people still trust the Tabistan and they bring the kids in school, in our school, regardless of having only 1.5 years of existing. You understand?
Yes.
So Tabistan is the best, that is number one, because we are offering quality education. Number two, this is where safety of your kid is guaranteed. Because you realize that when you come in the morning, you will find the teachers at the gate. When you come in the evening, you will find the teachers at the gate. They have to ensure they receive your kid. They also have to ensure that they release your kid the way she came in. There are so many challenges, where a lot of people are. Like right now, we are 210 in number. We're dealing with 210 heads. So there must be some petty challenges. But now we are trying as much as possible to handle it in a proper manner. Because these are kids, Ella, sometimes they might have misbehaved in a certain manner, maybe the teacher is not aware about that. But the parent will now take it a negative part. But we are now trying to at least cover all the holes that might be there. So that is number one. Point number two, why I know, not even I'm thinking, Ella and Given, that Tabistan is the best, is that our curriculum, the CBC we are offering, is on a higher level. Yeah, it is combined. You and me knows that international curriculum is more advanced compared to the CBC.
Yes.
So as we are trying to combine this curriculum, we are trying to give it an approach of international approach, so that even the people, the learners who are in CBC curriculum should not feel that they are out of the world. There are services that they are getting that the international curriculum are getting as well. An example, there is a coding, there is a computer learning, there is the music. They're doing all those things. So that make me feel that Tabistan is the best, and therefore we also have a qualified education. Qualified teachers that are competent to give the services to this young one. So where I'm sitting, I know that Tabistan is the best. In future, given when we'll having another conversation here, maybe coming next year, there will be no any other school in Eastlands that will be more than Tabistan International School. There will be no. Because it is a matter of time. If right now we have already dominated and we only 1 year, what about if you give us another 2 years? In Eastlands and Westlands, we want to be the only school that when you ask where do you think your child should go, then everybody will say, I want my child to be in Tabistan. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sir Dominic, for your time, and I look forward to see you again.
That has been an interview with Dominic Stanley. Thank you for your time. I've been your very own Ella Nduka and
Given Were.
thank you.